On the last video I showed how I'd rotated the cartridge on the exhaust side of the housing to make sure that the oil feed was going to be at the top when I refit it to the car. I'd roughly put in place where the compressor side was going to sit, but what that's done is that's meant that the actuator is now not matching up with the wastegate flapper. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be adjusting that. I'm going to have to drill a couple of holes and I'll show you where we're going from there. So here's the turbo. The compressor housing is clocked to roughly where it's going to be on the vehicle, but what you'll see here is the actuator arm itself is nowhere near the wastegate flapper. So in essence this has got to come around further. Now luckily this is something I've done before on my car because I already had a VF23 on there, which is why I've decided to go VF23 again, but this time the hybrid. So I've got an actuator beside it now. This is the one from my car, and as you'll see we've got an additional 2 holes. So what I've done, I've spent a bit of time, done some measuring on there, not coming up overly clearly on the camera, but I'm going to be taking those measurements, transferring them across to here, and hopefully the next video will be showing it all in place. Okay, so it's all fit up now. 2 bolts in the back of the actuator, holes drilled almost perfectly. I had to do a little bit of routing on one of them just to bring it round a little bit, but that now sits exactly as it should. So in essence she's all ready to go on the car. I still need to put a little bit of sealant behind the compressor housing, which will be the next job I do, which will just mean taking it apart. But I think what I'll do is, my car's due for an MOT in a few days. I'll get the MOT out of the way. I'll then break the turbo that's currently on the car off of it, and we'll do a side-by-side comparison of the old versus new. Thank you.